Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, your host, Mary Johnson Eme. Welcome back to this great episode. And yes, on today's episode, we'll be talking about how women can be good wives and also good daughter-in-laws. Is that possible? Well, first of all, I would like to say a very big welcome to you. If this is your first time of seeing my face and joining me on today's episode, thank you so much for joining me today. You please consider subscribing and like this video if you find it fun, educative, which I know you will. So, and to you, my old viewers, my old subscribers, thank you so much for joining me today. Again, I appreciate your constant support. So, like you all know, on today's episode, we will be talking about how women can be good wives and good daughter-in-law as well. Is that possible? You know, so many people find it easier to be good wives to their husbands, but they find it difficult to be good daughter-in-law to their mother's husband, which is their mother-in-law. So, in this video, I would share with you what you can do to make everything balanced. Yes, you need the equation to be balanced for you to have peace. I mean, for you to get joy in that home. It doesn't mean that without your mother-in-law, you wouldn't have joy in your marriage. No, don't quote me wrong. We are Africans. And when you get married to a man, you do not get married to a man and then you close every door away from mother-in-law, from brother-in-laws. No, we are Africans. Remember, we need to do what? Also consider other people. So if you love to know what you can do, you please stay to the end of this video. So welcome back. First of all, I would like to say I am an African woman, as you all know. As you can see, I'm from Nigeria, but I was born and brought up in Cotonou, Benin Republic. Okay, yes. So I'm married to an Igbo man, of course, yes. And I'm happy to be married to an Igbo man. So before I got married to an Igbo man, I know that I am not just marrying him alone. I also have to accept his brothers, I have to accept his sisters, I have to accept most especially his mother. Yes, I really have to accept his mother. And in this video, like I say, I would like to share what you can do for you to have a sweet relationship between your husband and your mother-in-law. Okay, I would like to say, so many young women find it difficult to rapport, like to have a good relationship with their mother-in-law. I wonder why. I don't know why. Do you find it difficult to have a good relationship with your own mother? That is a question you really have to give an answer to. So if you don't find it difficult to, interact with your mother or to have a good relationship with your own mother, why then do you find it difficult to have a relationship with your husband's mother? Remember, she is now your mother. We call her mother-in-law, mother-in-love, sweet mother, because she mothers your husband. I mean, because she's the mother to your husband, she's equally your mother, and you should also learn to accept her as one. So one thing that you can do for you to have a great relationship with your mother-in-law and also with your husband is number one, don't take the place of your mother-in-law in the life of his son. Is that clear? Yes. Some people, when they come in, they are trying to tell you that I am the madam of the house. Yes, nobody is dragging that with you. You are the madam of the house. They have to tell you, no, I'm the wife. I'm the this. So whatever it is that happens here, I did this. I did that. It is good. You know, the feeling is good that you are married and you have a home where you have a say, where, the domain is yours. The feeling is so sweet. Like I would say, the feeling is good. But please, you shouldn't come and, occupy the space of your mother-in-law in the heart or in the life of your husband. Because when you do that, certainly there will be war. I'm sorry to say, but certainly there wouldn't be peace. There wouldn't be peace because she wouldn't be happy. Remember, she took care of this husband of yours and now you came into his life. You just want to separate it. It is not possible. So this is one problem that most ladies have been having in their homes. They find out that they don't have this great relationship with their mother-in-law because they want to take the place of the mother in the life of the son. It is not possible. Allow the mother to have her place. Yes, let your husband still, put in that space for the mother. If you want a good and a happy home, you should make sure you create a good atmosphere where your mother-in-law will still feel loved. I mean, where she will still feel love. Do not take that away from her, for you wouldn't love her reaction. So many mother-in-laws, they're not wicked. Some people call them and tag them wicked, but you call them wicked just because they are trying to get their right. For example, you should put yourself in their shoes. You got married, you have your babies, your children, then one day your son grew up, he got married to a woman, and that woman came to take over everywhere. She doesn't want you to, have any say, or, for example, talk with your son in peace. She just wants to know everything. You wouldn't be happy. Who would it be? You wouldn't be happy. So you shouldn't call them names. You shouldn't blame them because they are human beings with feelings. So the next thing is, do not stop any good thing that is going to her. Of course, when your husband gets married to you, he would have much more responsibilities. Probably if he does 100 for the mom, it might reduce down to 90 or 98. But you shouldn't come in and stop everything. You shouldn't come in and block the door. You shouldn't come in and close the door. You shouldn't come in and stop every good thing that your mother-in-law gets from the son. Certainly, when you do that, she will not be happy. You shouldn't come to tear the home. Wisdom is required. You should always support your husband to do good to your mother-in-law. In fact, if at a time your husband should do something and he has not done it, you as the wife should be telling him, oh, my darling, my honey, whatever you call him, oh, we should do this for mama. You should support, because you wouldn't love to stop anything good going across to your mommy, right? You wouldn't love to. So you should do good. Whatever it is that you know that is good, please do it to your mother-in-law, because in so doing, you would have a sweet relationship between your husband and your mother-in-law. Remember, when your mother-in-law is not happy with you, she would actually show it, and your husband also wouldn't be happy that you and the mother are not in good terms. So if you want this great relationship between these two amazing people in your life, believe it or not, they have come in your life to stay. You have to try to make things work so that there will be happiness and there will be joy. Let that peace that has been reigning continue reigning. Do not stop that peace because you came in. Don't be selfish. Okay? The next thing, which is the number 3, is create a relationship between you and your mother-in-law. How possible it is. Someone will be like, will I be telling her everything about me? Will I be doing this? No, I didn't say you should tell her everything about you. I didn't say you should narrate all your history or your family history. But at least you should have this relationship. You shouldn't stay in a whole year. You didn't call her. You didn't hear her voice. No, you should try. Although sometimes your husband might call her, you'll be like, okay, greet mama for me. You yourself, you should try sometimes. Pick phone and call her. Oh, hello, ma. Hey, how are you? Hey, ma, hey, how is everything? Whatever your language is, call her and let her feel love. Okay, let her feel love. And even sometimes when you see that your husband has stayed long without calling, you try and tell, honey, let's call mama. After calling, when your husband calls, they should pass the phone to you. Call. Okay, try and call. Create that relationship. Check on her. Ask her, how are you? I hope you are feeling good. Hope you have eaten. Hope you have... They feel happy. These women, they feel happy. Whenever I call my mother-in-law and I'm asking her, hey, have you... she just... yeah. They feel happy. They feel happy. At least you're asking them whether they've eaten. They'll tell you... Maybe she'll say, I just want to take my bath. You say, okay, try and take your bath. Yeah, they feel happy. Who would it be that wouldn't love you when you care for them? So you try to create this relationship. Try once in a while to call them. Try to call them to check on them. Try to call them to check on them. It is so important. So the next point, which is the 4th point, is treat your husband good. That comes up with you respecting your husband. You might say, but it doesn't have anything to do with your mother-in-law. Of course, when you do not treat your husband good, when you do not respect your husband, your mother-in-law will not be happy with you. Remember, this man is her son. This man is her son. So she wouldn't be happy that you're not treating her son good. Probably before she has been the one in charge, making sure she treats the guy good. She cooks for the guy. She does this for the guy. She makes sure that the son is happy. But ever since you came into the life of the son has not been happy. The son, whenever he goes to work, he doesn't want to come back home because there is a problem waiting for him at home. Your mother-in-law will not be happy if he finds out that all you do to his son is make him worry, make him stay out late because of you. She will not be happy. So you try as much as you can to treat that young man that God has given to you, that young man that God has used to bless your life. Treat him well. Love him. Yes. Most of the time, we women, we just want, all the whole love to come to us. We are not ready to give back. We are not parasites. Please, let it be a mutual relationship where we benefit from each other. So you try as much as you can to treat your husband good, respect your husband, and your mother-in-law will be so happy because she would appreciate you that you are making her son happy. This is true. Yeah, another thing that I would like to say is you should always try to tolerate. The reason why I brought this tolerating is because there are so many people, they will be like, okay, I've done everything that I can to make her happy, but she's not just happy. She doesn't want to accept me. What does she want me to do? Does she want me to kill myself? Blah, 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 blah. Will I cut off my head for her? Yes, you have tried to make sure that things work. You've tried to make sure that she loves you, she accepts you. But unfortunately, maybe she has not seen the reason to do that. All you need is a great and a big package of tolerance. You need to tolerate her. You need to always, be positive and hope that a day would come that she would accept you, that she would love you. So you should always tolerate her. At a time, she will do something that you do not like. This is just the truth because she's a human being. You are a human being. You are not perfect. Most at times, you do things wrong. So she would do some things that you do not like. You have to tolerate her. You have to forgive her in advance. You shouldn't put grudges in your heart against your mother-in-law. It doesn't work. It wouldn't help you. So you should always be willing and ready to forgive, to let go of whatever it is. And most especially, if there is any luck ahead or if there's any action of hers that you do not like, do not confront her and say, Amma, you say, listen, that you did to me. Some people, they exchange words with their mother-in-law. It shouldn't be so. But the right thing for you to do is to go through your husband. Tell your husband, if it is something that is too much that you cannot just let go. There are some things you should just let go. Act as if they do not exist or as if you don't see them. But if there are some things that are so huge that you can't just let go, instead of you confronting her, you go to your husband, okay, and do that. So try, like I said, to tolerate her. Try to, know that she's a human being that would, in one point or the other, do one thing or the other that would make you angry. We are all human beings. So try to tolerate her, forgive her in advance, love her like your mom. Love her like your mom. Don't stop anything good that will be coming to her through your husband and yourself. You coming into the life of his son should be a beginning of sweeter things in her life and not the beginning of bitter things. Because when you come in and make her bitter, she would make your life in that home bitter. But that is not our portion, okay? And most important thing is prayer. I believe so much in prayer because yes, there are so many people that are difficult. Some people, they say their mother-in-law that are difficult, but I believe you should always be putting her in prayer that God would touch the heart, because the heart of the king is in the hand of God. He turns it at any side, at any corner, at any angle that he wants. So you should always try to put every relationship of yours in the hands of God. And I believe that he will make it to be a sweet one, that you will have a home, sweet home. What I would like to say before I end this video is that you as a woman, you should know that a day would come when you would equally be a mother-in-law. Whatever it is that you want your daughter-in-laws to do to you, you do it to your mother-in-law, because this life is give and take. Yes. Whatever it is that you want others to do to you, do it to others first, because you can't expect to receive cassava when you have not planted cassava. So you try to plant it, sow it, and surely when your time comes, you will reap it. So this is my advice to every young woman, to every old woman that is in a home, in a marriage, and you try as much as you can to love your mother-in-law as your mother, love her as yourself, and there will be a happy home. You will be a good wife to your husband, and there will be joy, home, sweet home. So thank you all so much for staying with me to the end of this video. I so much appreciate you. And please, to all our wonderful mom, after watching this video, if there are some points that you know that would also help us to be good wives and also good daughter-in-laws, you please put it down in the comment section below, because I would also want to learn more. Remember, I want to be a sweeter daughter-in-law to my mother-in-law. So I love you all so much. Thank you for staying with me to the end of this video. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Okay, thumbs up. You share this video, and also please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, share this video to every young lady that is married, that is yet to marry. Let us know that we can have a sweet home and a good relationship with our mother-in-law. They are not evil. Most people think they are evil, but they are not evil. If you think they are evil, that means someday you will be evil. They are sweet people because they made you come in contact with your husband. So thank you all so much. Love you and bye.